Hello everyone and welcome to episode 3 of On the Winbox. Sorry there hasn't been one for the past couple of weeks, but we are really going to up our game now in terms of the frequency, and we're looking to shoot 2 or 3 next week. But we need your questions to keep coming in. We need your email marketing questions. I get asked a lot on the phone and around the office, so if you do ask a question, if you can tweet them to me as well, we can give you a shout out on the show, answer your question, because chances are there's loads of other businesses and entrepreneurs that have got the same question that we can really help with our email marketing advice. Today we have a special guest, and today it's Helen Proctor.
Hi.
Hi Helen. So Helen is the newest employee of Winbox, started a couple of weeks ago, so I thought it would be really good if she could be a part of the show and ask the questions. This is your first show we've shot since you've been part of Winbox.
It is.
So do you want to introduce yourself to everyone and tell them a bit about what you're doing with Winbox?
Okay, so I started with Winbox last Monday. So it's my second week now. I've just been working as a marketing executive, getting to know all of the clients, getting to know the systems that we do in Winbox, and putting together some email campaigns that work and get engagement rates and good click-through rates.
And do you want to tell everyone watching as well how good your new boss is?
He's a nice boss. I've been having a really good couple of weeks, so everything's going well so far.
Good. I thought we'd have to do a couple of takes on that part and edit some bits out, but we're okay. So that's good.
Okay.
So yeah, let's crack on with the questions. We've had a few email questions sent through to us. So yeah, ask away.
Okay, so the first question that came through was from partners in HR, and they asked, does digital marketing mix well with non-digital marketing, for example, print, or should you just stick to one type of media?
Okay, so firstly, partners in HR, an outsourced HR company. They're a client of ours at Winbox as well. They're an excellent company. Debbie and Camilla, thank you very much for sending the question in. I really appreciate it, and I'm glad we can give you a shout out on the show. So my answer to that question is, even though we specialise in email marketing, we're firm believers in an integrated email marketing approach. So taking lots of different channels and lots of different strategies of marketing and getting them all to work together. So you need a singular message, so you need to make sure the message is consistent, but you want to put that message out there in lots of different ways. And in terms of print, so offline and digital, you should definitely be using both, because that gives the perception then that you're everywhere. If people are receiving a letter from the post and they're receiving your emails, you're seeing you on Twitter, they're just seeing you everywhere, and it's giving that right perception that this is a company that's front of mind when I need their services, because they're hitting me through lots of different channels and lots of different touch points. So definitely implement them, but make sure your message is consistent. And also with the offline side, if it's going to be a bit more of a direct sales strategy when you're offline, use your online analytics and reports. That's a great thing about digital marketing, is there's so many analytics available, and you can see who's engaging with it and what they're engaging with. So use those analytics to your advantage. So your offline direct sales follow-up is an educated follow-up to get the best results by sending relevant messages to engaged people.
Okay, great. The next question was from Simon Norton from Business BP UK, and he asked, there are new tools like Anchor and Periscope. Do they help to improve the click-through rates?
Okay, so Simon is an expert in business exit planning strategy. He's also a sales strategy expert as well, and he's helped us a lot with our sales. So again, thanks for the question, Simon. If anyone is looking to sell their business in the near future, speak to Simon about exit planning, because he really will be able to offer you some great advice and help you. And a very good question as well. So Anchor and Periscope, especially Anchor, is quite new to the game now, and they're getting a lot of coverage, and they're really great tools in terms of they're great tools to allow you to provide value to your recipients, and that's always got to be the name of the game, is providing as much value as you possibly can in as many ways as you can. And you can leverage that value that you're giving them to encourage people to subscribe to your newsletter, or also because you have a good reputation, when they see your calls to actions to subscribe to your newsletter, they want to get involved, so they receive your information directly into their inbox, so they know they're not going to miss new content when it comes out. So you can definitely build relationships on this channel and then leverage those relationships to get new sign-ups. If anyone out there is using Periscope at the moment, or using especially Anchor as well, because it's quite new, if you can write in, just let us know what you think about it, how you're getting on, and maybe we can even guest blog you so you can go on our website. So as a follow-up to this episode, people can see how those channels are really helping their business and helping them to provide value to their audience. But yeah, thanks for the question, Simon. And I believe you have another question. And because we like you so much, we're allowing you two on this episode.
He has got another question. His second one was asking, how do you increase the open rate and click-through rates?
Okay, so a lot about it starts with the data, so for the open rate and click-through rate. So companies often experience a very low open rate and low engagement rate if they're just adding anyone and everyone to their email list. So you want to make sure that you're not doing that and you're only adding to your email list people who are customers, prospects, so people who have negotiated a sale with you, or people who have expressively signed up to receive your communications. So if the data's good and they're aware of you, they've engaged with you, they know you are, and you've expressively signed up, then you're always going to get better statistics and better results. And then it's down to reputation. So make sure that every content piece, every email you send out is of high value, is relevant and useful to the recipient. So they know as soon as that inbox arrives in their email, they can see your sender name. For the preview pane, they could recognize your branding, and they know, okay, that's going to be a good email. Or flag that up to make sure I read it later or read it straight away, and that will keep your engagement rates high and also your open rates. There's lots of tricks that we use, as you've been learning over the past couple of weeks, within an email to increase those engagement rates as well, such as a design of an upside down pyramid. I don't know if I could do that. Yeah, a little bit like that. So an upside down pyramid, title, image, a little bit of text, not too much, and then a call to action, which filters people down into your call to action, which gets them then to click through and engage with the main content and the main value that you're sending out there. And also we use specialist copywriting techniques. One, for example, is called PAS, which is problem, agitate, and then solution. So you highlight a problem to your audience. This is quite common in marketing and in sales. Then you agitate that problem by relating to the audience and letting them know why they need it solved. And then the solution is usually your article, your value piece. So that's the call to action for them to click through to read your blog article, watch your video, see your infographic, however you're communicating your value to your audience. They're little tricks that we use. But definitely there's lots of ways to increase your stats, and you should be focusing on your stats. Reputation, I would say, is the best one for being known for providing valuable, good content. And I believe that's all the 3 questions for today.
Yes, I think.
So we're trying to keep these episodes shorter, so it's easier for you to engage with and see all of the content. So that's why we're only answering 3 questions this time. We're new to this, so it's a bit of trial and error. So any comments that you have and any feedback on how we can improve the episodes and improve the shows would be greatly appreciated. And again, please send in your email questions to me or Helen. We're on the same Twitter handle now as Team Winbox, and the Twitter handle is @WinboxMarketing. Or you can just send your questions if you don't want to send it to our handle. If you haven't got enough characters with #WinboxWinners, we'll pick them both up. We'll give you a shout out on coming shows. As I said last time, we want to shoot 100 episodes this year, so we really need your help to do that and help other people by asking questions and getting them answered on the show. So thanks for being here, Helen.
Thank you.
And thanks for being a part of Winbox. And yes, let's shoot lots more shows together and provide lots more value to our audience.
Okay.
So until next time.
Bye.